2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And, Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Gary Payton is out there with Kobe. Then there's Howard. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Yao in at the 5 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Thompson passes to Lillard. Unloads. Again, the miss by Lillard. And the dunk by Kobe. And so it's New York with it. New York moving it around. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Here's Durant. Gets it to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Durant's got 12.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
New York calls timeout.
Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Gasol comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Griffin in for Kevin Garnett. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Durant dishes to Thompson. Kept alive. Gasol. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. John Stockton, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Here's Kobe, 11 points in the game. Payton outside, launches a 3. Here's Yao, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Yao's got 6 points.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
There's the bucket. Good. They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
Nice shot by James.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And again, it's New York.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Thompson with the bucket.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Payton kicks to Yao. LeBron passes to Howard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Yao.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area they just can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Dawkins checked in for New York. And then for New York, Howard's checked in for Gasol. LeBron comes in for Blake Griffin. And Lillard subbed in for Stockton. And here's Kobe for three. Kept alive by New York. Yao inside. Working on James. Another shot. And it's Yao getting it to go down. Yao's got 8 points in the quarter. Lillard dishes to Durant. Launches it. And Lillard kicks to Durant. Kicks it out to Lillard. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 12.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Yao with a screen on Lillard. Payton drives in. Yao with it. And it's Howard picking him up.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Thompson. Good work defensively by Yao. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Bryant. Here's Dawkins. Kicks it out to LeBron. Dwight Howard grabs the board. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one. Kobe, that's for 2. And again, it's New York. Durant just inside the line. Now Lillard. And New York looking at who they've got. Garnett out there with Howard. Then it's Durant. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Kobe in at the 2 spot. Gets to the corner and buries it. Bryant's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for New York.
You know, he can be a little awkward with the ball sometimes when it's in his hands, but not that time.
Why do you think it is we don't see more of those out of him, Steve?
I don't know. I mean, he's certainly got the size. He just lacks the confidence, I think, sometimes near the basket. Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Lillard with no one around. And again, New York with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc. Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Now the pass to Beal. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
A different look for New York. Howard's checked in for Mourning. Durant comes in for Ross. And it's Thompson in for Parker. Took him no time at all on that one. 9 points for Kobe Bryant.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Bryant. Outside for Beal. He feeds it to Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently. Again, lackluster transition defense.
And, you know, 7 of the last 10 points, Steve, they've given up have been off the fast break, so it's pretty easy to see the problem. Now you got to do something to correct it.
And that one's good.
You've got to be in his jersey before he catches it. You've got to deny him a catch. Otherwise, he'll hurt you from deep.
New York calls timeout.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Yao, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. James comes in for Kevin Durant. Kobe's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Peyton in for Bradley Beal. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
A different look for New York. Dawkins comes in for Dwight Howard. And Durant subbed in for Kobe. New York trails by 15. Lillard again. Durant. Lillard outside. And stolen by LeBron. Outside Durant. For the three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
To the right side. New York moving it around. Kevin Garnett with the steal.
And so here we go, rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New York.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. They had not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did.
And what a huge standout performance it was for James. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his...
Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a...
Bringing down the house. Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He just couldn't resist, could he?
From 13, and again, it's New York.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
Well, he cut into the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a difference.
Peyton passes to Dawkins. And stolen by Howard. The wide open look for Durant. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That's good. And New York leads by 17.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Durant with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
What?